Hi. Axel's running partner lifted one hand in greeting. Hi, Raina, Brigger replied breathlessly. Ladies, Axel slowed to a stop. My friends and I did the same. Hey, Axel, Rainer, Morgan nodded. We're just heading to class, so... Morning, Ingrid. Axel leaned in to kiss my cheek. A surge of heat shot up my neck. As he pulled away, I caught a whiff of pine and sweat, the intoxicating blend that was so distinctly Axel. Nothing ever fazed him, not brutal Viking raiders, or angry reanimated dragons, or even the psychotic dark mage we'd travelled 1,000 years into the future to destroy. When Axel was a teenager, his parents had left on a voyage and never returned. But instead of breaking down, Axel had kept calm and carried on, taking his place alongside the ruling family of Valkyries with seeming ease and grace. He was definitely inner peace life goals. Not that I'd ever tell him that. Like Jana, Brigger and I, Axel and Raina weren't from around here, or now. The five of us were Viking-era warriors from the progressive clan of Valkyries. Under normal circumstances, we lived on an island in western Norway, one enchanted by alvadust and guided by the values of virtue, honour and self-empowerment. But when a dark mage threatened our home, our chieftain sent us forward in time to capture him before he wreaked havoc on this world and wiped ours clear out of existence. Since the locals had mistaken us for exchange students, we now lived in the Kappa Mu sorority house, where we were required to attend exchanges, sorority speak for exclusive parties, philanthropies, charity work, and of course classes. Classes we weren't supposed to be late for. We really have to go, Morgan called from halfway down the block. While I'd been zoning out on Axel's naked chest, she'd continued on her own mission, school or bust. Right. See you at the gym? I met my boyfriend's emerald eyes. We should be done by 11:15 if we have questions after the lecture. I'll see you there. Axel moved closer to whisper in my ear. Hope you put up a better fight than you did last time. That was a pretty lousy show, shieldmaiden. My eyes narrowed. Get ready to have your butt handed to you, Andersson. Axel pulled away. He shot me a wink before jogging backward along the sidewalk. Dream on. My pulse spiked as he turned and sprinted toward the Alpha House. The muscles of his back flexed with each stride. Gods, he was arrogant. But look at his butt. Ingrid, you're right. Yeah, I was, I tore my gaze away from Axel's backside. My cheeks heated anew as I caught Jana's bemused stare. I think we all know what you were doing, Raina chuckled as he jogged after his friend. Later, Brigger. Bye, Brigger waved. Jana's eyes twinkled. We'd better move. Morgan's going to have a heart attack. I'll just meet you guys there, Morgan shouted. No worries. Poor Morgan, Brigger shook her head. I can't believe you're making her late, Ingrid. Me? You were talking to Ray? I'm kidding, Brigger laughed. It was Kayla's fault anyway. Come on, we can still get there on time if we run. Brigger broke into a sprint. With one last look at Axel's retreating form, I tossed my crimson braid over my shoulder and took off after her. Geology didn't start for another 5 minutes. It would be tight, but we could definitely make it. After all, shield maidens never backed down from a challenge. By the time I reached the classroom, Morgan was doubled over just inside the door. Thank God, she panted. We made it. You okay? I patted her back. Yeah, I'm just not used to impromptu sprints. Okay, lecture time. She drew her shoulder blades together and inched her way along the row of students, her face flushed and her eyes to the ground. We claimed empty seats in the geology lecture hall just as Professor Guerin took his place at the podium. Morgan breathed a heavy sigh of relief. Good morning, everyone. Shall we begin? The middle-aged man with a receding hairline slid his glasses over his nose. He activated the smart screen behind him before looking up with a kind smile. Today's lecture will be on the feldspar grouping of minerals, a collection that makes up more than 40% of our planet's crust. Now, as you...